Again. I hope you all are well. I need to make Sparkle Heart, my daughter, a special birthday card. So, of course, family members get special birthday cards, and that's what I'm going to work on today. And I was kind of laying in bed for all of 5 minutes, dreaming about it this morning, and I think I know what I want to do. I want to make a double easel card. So I'm going to create a card where an easel pops up in the front and an easel pops up in the back. We have to include a lot on this card. We need mermaids, unicorns, rainbows, waves. I'm going to throw everything at it. Uh, Sand dollars. We're going to just throw everything at this card because that's everything she loves. Okay. Hey, Jamie, good morning. Hi, Vicki, good morning. I hope both of y'all are well. I know it was some wild weather last night. And Vicki, I know you're in tornado country, being in Oklahoma. And Vicki, I think you're in the Midwest, if I'm not mistaken. I just hope y'all are well. So, okay, I don't have, much to my surprise, I don't have any wave dies. So I pulled this die set. This is a really ancient one from LDRS. I know it's definitely not available anymore, but that's where I pulled my waves from. I just looked at it and thought, yeah, sure, those could be waves. So that's what I'm cutting apart now. So my plan in my head for this card is that there's going to be waves with this mermaid looking on, because it's her back that shows. And so she's going to be looking at the unicorn and rainbows that are up in the sky. So we're going to have to color her. I did some die cutting. Windy, Kansas. Yeah, I knew you were somewhere in there. Leslie, you caught me live. Oh, my lives are a little elusive, so don't feel bad. Hazy skies and smoke. Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on, isn't there? Have y'all ever heard of Ryan Hall, y'all? He's a YouTuber who reports on the weather. He's entertaining. And last night I was catching him. We took shelter when we had a tornado here because I just so happened to see that he was covering tornadoes in Texas. This wasn't yesterday, this was a couple of weeks ago. And he seems to be pretty accurate. All the places he said that the tornado was touching down in my area were spot on. Anyways, I like his coverage. And so I saw last night that he was covering blizzards, wildfires, and tornadoes. Such an interesting time. Okay, let me get to stamping. Got to do a little stamping, a little coloring, and a lot of construction. I'm going to need my construction hat, y'all. You're in North Carolina, Leslie? Well, I hope y'all are good today. I know the storm that passed through here yesterday is headed that direction, or headed east. All right. What should we do first? Let's construct this card, because for one, it's just in my head. I've never done it before. So why not do it on a live, right? All right, let's see. First of all, because I'm handing this to my daughter, I can make it any size I want. I don't think this is going to work, though. Let's see. I think I need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper instead of 8.5 by 11. Because I'm thinking I want to make this a 6 by 6. Let's see. Let's just try to make this work. Okay. So this is going to be 5.5. So let me cut it down to 5.5 this way. we'll still have a square card. It just won't, it'll be half an inch smaller. That's okay. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. It's early. I was in a live yesterday and I was like, I need to get to work. And I really did. Oh man, did I ever. So try to get there a little sooner today. Okay, so I have this now cut to 5.5 by 11, scored at 5.5. Now, math in the morning. I need to cut this at, or not cut, but score at 2 3/4 if I want it halfway. Okay. Okay, so here's my first easel part of the card done, but that's not going to be enough for me. I want this to have an easel too. And I'm actually going to also attach something to make this extra tall up here because I want the whole scene to be kind of dynamic, right? You only turn 9 one time. Good morning, Gloria. You're up early. So am I. Okay, let's cut this to 5.5. I went to bed late. Oh, confessions. Confessions of breaking the low buy again. Here's what I figured out about low buys for myself personally is that once you start spending money, it's real easy to keep spending money. You just have to not spend money in the first place, and then it's easier to not spend money. Somebody tell me if I'm just crazy or if they have noticed the same thing. Okay, so now I've cut this to 5.5 by 2.5. And I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. Is that what I'm going to do? Hold on. Let me cook this up in my brain real quick. If I score it at 1/2 inch, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little extra, 5/8 an inch, just to make sure we have good amount to adhere down to our card base, right? Okay, so this is the other part of the easel. I'm hand delivering this, so I could build this like a brick house and not have to worry about an envelope, but I wanted to construct it in a way that if y'all wanted to recreate it and send it to someone, you could do that. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. Yes, we've got it. Okay, so let's do some super sticky, a cherry on top tape, my favorite double-sided tape. This stuff is amazing. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Y'all know when you get a die set and it has tape on it? It's like, I don't know what kind of tape they put on those dies, but you feel like you're going to break the metal in half, and I know it can happen, trying to get your die off there. I'm probably jumping the gun here, and I realize that as I put glue on here. Probably jumping the gun. Maybe what I'll do is this will be our prototype, and then I'll reconstruct. But let's just go with it for now. If I discover that I did jump the gun, then we'll abort mission. Okay, so now, see, this is just going to automatically pop up, but if I needed to fold this down and send it in the mail, I could. Otherwise, it's going to have a double easel. Okay, cool. All right, let's put that to the side. Hey, Susie, good morning. Are y'all having your morning coffee? Oh, I should probably turn my lights on. That would be nice for you. Have a little more light. There. Okay, let's color a mermaid, shall we? Get this board out. From Illinois. Hope you're doing well. Okay. let's just stamp this pretty mermaid up. I actually think I'll do it in purple. Yeah, and then I'll just color. And originally I was going to heat embosser, but coffee and oatmeal. Diet Pepsi. I am a tea drinker. Okay, I drink coffee if it's decaffeinated, but I just don't drink it that often anymore. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. I've really just gone the way of herbal teas. I drink dandelion root tea. Ooh, that's light. I keep forgetting how light this color is. Okay, let me stamp her again. And I really like this herbal tea. That's a chai tea. I really need to label this. I'm going to do it right now. I'm like, pen. Because it's like, I just don't remember. And I always grab it, and I'm always disappointed, to be honest. I think that color would be best for me when I'm like using solid stamps and layering, like for flowers or something. It could be the palest color. Let's see. I think I can just go over it. We'll find out. Hey, Kathy. Welcome. Oh, got double vision. That's not going to work. We're going to get this right. So we're making, for those just joining, a double easel card for my daughter who's turning 9. And we just constructed it. So this part is an easel, and then this part will be an easel, so that we'll kind of create a couple of scenes here. We're going to have a mermaid. This color's too light too. Okay. Fine. Flip it over. Try this again. So we're going to have a mermaid that is looking onto a rainbow unicorn scene. She likes all the magical things, you guys. So I'm going to just throw all the magical things at this card. Okay, let me grab my colored pencils. Good morning, Cordelia. Hope you're well. Always love seeing you over in Craft Roulette now. And it's so sweet you sent a huge box of things for the Happy Mail. I love seeing y'all's cards over there too. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful. Okay. Carmen CC Sparkle Heart, that's my daughter. Her favorite color right now is light purple. She's gonna, but her very favorite is really rainbow. She's a rainbow girl, which I understand. That was always my favorite color too, growing up. I didn't decide my favorite color was yellow until I was 20 or something. But we'll do an ombre on this girl. But yeah, for now, her favorite color used to be light blue. Now it's light purple and rainbow, always rainbow. So I ordered these really cool, she wanted rainbow hair, and I was going to take her to get rainbow hair, like braided, but we just kind of ran out of time. So I ordered some rainbow hair ponytails that are really cool that have braids in them. And we played around with it last night when they came in, and so she's so excited. She's gonna have rainbow hair on her birthday. Okay, so we're just doing an ombre here of purple. Every day, Sparkle Heart wishes for mermaids and unicorns to be real. She wants someone to invent them. She wants us to get to working on that ASAP. Like, we're really failing her, evidently, as a human race, not having mermaids and unicorns. She's funny. She's a little dreamer just like me, and I like it. I'm going to bring that color down a little bit further. Oh, Cordelia, you're going to work. Me too. I got to go be a grown-up after this. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm hoping I won't be here as long as I was yesterday. You can definitely catch the replay. Let's see. We'll give her aqua hair. Maybe aqua and yellow. She knows I can't leave yellow out. Can't do that. Otherwise known as blonde. But around these parts, everybody calls it yellow hair. Oh, she had yellow hair. It's so funny. I never thought of blonde as yellow. But I might have when I was a child. I just don't remember. Okay. Might need to sharpen these a little bit. Oh, nice, Susie. I work remotely. I work from home as well. I love it. I've been working from home ever since I had my son, and I love it. Really do. It's been very helpful during the pandemic, having that built-in option for our family. We didn't have to change anything or shift anything. I was able to work, because I'm remote, I was able to work fully without losing time as well, which is nice. So that really worked out for our family. All right, let's see. I have a skin tone. A dark one for my dark girl. For built-in suntan. That's what she says. So the other, we kept my niece and nephew over the weekend, and we did a lot of coloring. It was fantastic. It's like, hey guys, you want to color? Yeah, cool, me too. So me and the kids just colored a lot. It's a great way to pass the time, and everyone had fun, including me. We'll give her pink tail. Oh, good for you, Gloria. I'm happy. That's a good thing. You're retired. You get to do whatever you want, right? For the most part. I know you still have to adult, but that's wonderful. I hope to get there one day, but I really need to start building up my retirement. I'm no spring chicken. I need to work on that. Okay. I think we're good here. I think that that will work. You just add a little more depth to the skin places. I used to, when I would color with colored pencils, I was always so worried about like smoothing and blending and making it not look like a colored pencil, but ever since I've picked them back up, I've embraced the colored pencil texture. Like, I just go with it. Jamie's retired. That's awesome. I'm happy for you ladies. Retirement's a beautiful thing. So important to have it and enjoy it. You've earned it. My mom, she's such a busybody. She should be retired, and she is, but she's also always served the community. So she was a city manager for over 35 years and started so many like food programs and pantries and things in cities to help people. And my dad volunteered in the cities as well with the police departments and stuff. And so I come from a big like civil service and volunteerism kind of family. And so now my mom in her retirement, it's not exactly volunteering, though she does volunteer still, but she has started substitute teaching in the schools, in middle school in particular, which some people find, oh, let's not throw that away. Let's use this for die cutting. Some people find challenging. She likes it. She likes orneriness and isn't scared by some middle schoolers. They don't bother her at all. She thinks they're funny. They think they're bad. It's funny. So that's what she's doing in her retirement. I keep trying to encourage her to slow it down, but I understand. I'm a busybody too. Look at me, 6 o'clock in the morning, and there's a lot on my plate today, but I'm still gonna get up and make a card. Okay, I just have a little bit of die cutting here to do. Then we can color up some of these dies next. We're going to do that with ink blending, my favorite way to color dies, die cuts. But let's get a few of these cut out. I need to make some sympathy cards. I thought I had some made, and I went to put one in the mail yesterday, and I couldn't find it, which means I probably already used it. I know it's always best to make those things when you don't need them. Otherwise, it can be a little emotional, depending on who you're sending it to. So, darn, I don't have a sympathy card made. Got to get on that next. Especially because I meant to send it yesterday. And the funny thing / maybe not so funny thing is that the person I'm sending the sympathy card to, I already sent like just a Happy Mail card. She was in the first 40 or so that those went out to. And so I told her, I was like, look, you're going to get a card from me that's unrelated to these events. I'm sorry, I'd already sent it before this happened. Oh, goodness. These are like starfish, almost. Double duty die. Gloria, you're up in the Oregon area, aren't you? 3.5 years. You can do it, Cordelia. You can do it. I know you can. Okay. We've got all of that. All right, I've been really enjoying using my magnetic mat, and if I need to use my little die cutting machine, it suctions on there very well. Okay, let's get back to this card. See what else we can do here. First of all, I kind of want to build a skyline. Let's get our rainbow going. Yes? Okay. So with the rainbow, I'm going to do my no dies, no problem approach. I'm going to cut this out because I know my card is 5.5. Hey, Melissa, welcome. Good morning. I'm going to cut this out to 5.5. Okay, and it doesn't really matter how tall it is, but we'll do 4 3/4. I did this by 5.5 because that's how wide my card base is. Okay. Oh yeah, I like how tall that is. And then this is 4 3/4. And just depending on where I start, when I insert my rainbow, you know. Okay, so this is, I have a video on my channel showing how I make my rainbows without a die, but in case you missed it, it's very technical here. Whoops, too wiggly. It's a wonky rainbow, okay? This isn't a fancy rainbow. This is a wonky rainbow, which sometimes we buy wonky things on purpose, right? So we can make them wonky. I think that's enough. Okay, we've got options. So if we cut these out, then you can cut it out of different papers. So we can make her rainbow to where it has all different papers, like patterned papers, which would be really fun. Okay. But I'm going to stay pretty traditional here. She just likes pretty traditional rainbows. She might like it if I cut it out of emoji paper or something. Oh. Okay, so you just cut out each arc. They all fit back together. I'm gonna color on the back side of these. I can go ahead and erase. I could have erased my pencil lines, and I didn't need to make them that dark in the first place. But now we have a rainbow, a wonky rainbow that's gonna sit on top of our card. Let's color it in. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up. I tend to craft slower with you guys when I'm live. Hey, Debbie. Can you believe it? We're back again doing this thing. Okay. Colors. Colors, that's a thing. Let's see. Let's do some purple. I'm going to kind of keep my colors pastel, I think. And I'm also not going to worry about, like, if that's really the colors of a rainbow or not. I'm just going to kind of make this my own. Those are pretty, right? We'll do those. I'm not even going to worry about if they're in the right order or not. just gonna do this. I'm going to do it with the fat part of my marker too. Oh, we could just be doing this with ink. Oh well, I mean, when I say ink, I could have ink blended this, and maybe I still will. But I've committed to this marker for this rainbow. I think I'll ink blend the edges though. Maybe smooth out my coloring. Plus the sound might be annoying. All right. So maybe we'll just put those to the side. We'll use ink. All right. Let me grab a purple. This shaded lilac will work. Oh, you know what? I have Villainous Potion and I didn't even know it. That's interesting. Okay, we need a pink. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. Let's use Worn Lipstick. We need let's do Peacock Feathers. And yellow. How about some squeezed lemonade? There we go. Let's do it that way. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. Debbie, social work is so amazing, and we need it. We need even more of it, but it's so taxing. I know it is. It's difficult. My sister-in-law works at a women's shelter, and she used to work for APS, Adult Protective Services, as a caseworker, and she worked for CPS as a caseworker, and those were just so difficult. Ugh. It's like earning angel wings, doing that kind of thing. You know, it's really hard. She and I are both kind of empaths, and it's just hard. When I was in high school, I worked at a women's shelter. I did play therapy. It was a volunteer thing. I did play therapy with children, and some of the stories, I was only 16 at the time. I've never forgotten the stories that the kids would share with me of what they had experienced. So, yeah, it sticks, whether we want it to or not. Like I said, I'm not worrying about my rainbow being in rainbow order. I'm going to do yellow next because yellow and purple are complementary colors. And so that'll be nice. This is so much easier than Copics. Ink blending for the win. Trash pickup, we always forget it. Barb, you're back. Hi, Barb. Barb, I found your check the other day. I had put it away, and I found it. I had to put it away because I wasn't planning on cashing it, and I still haven't. Oh, I should shred it if I'm not going to cash it, which I will do for you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Liking it, liking it. Okay. This is going to come together quickly. Let's do pink next. TR, good morning. Oh, thanks, Deb. I recorded last night my Friday video for you guys. It's going to be on my channel and Not Too Shabby. And it's 3 different ways to build a seam card. Easy ways. So you'll have to keep an eye out for that. Let's just cut a little bit out of this to make it look like an arc and not a door. Okay. Again, wonky is good. People pay for wonky, so we can make wonky and save our retirement cash for something else. Okay. Where is my blue brush? There it is. It was hiding. Peacock feathers. Ooh, I'm loving these rainbow colors. Sparkle Heart asked me yesterday, Mom, is a triple rainbow a thing? I know a double rainbow's a thing. Is a triple rainbow a thing? Because that would be even cooler. LOL, Cash. I had tucked it away with a Happy Mail. And I was going through making sure that I had added everyone to my list, and I found it and was like, oh, it's with her envelope. Okay. Let's see. Okie dokie. All right, let's bring back in our base here that we made. Take a look. I wanted some height on this. Needs to be dynamic like my daughter. Bye, babe. Bye. Hubby leaving for work, poor thing. All right. Yes, 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 that's gonna work. We're gonna need lots of clouds, I think. And I don't wanna do any more die cutting, so we're just gonna hand cut some clouds. And then we need to color up the unicorn. It always seems like it's coming together very slowly, but it is coming together. Look, this is 5.5. I know it's 5.5. Can measure it just to make sure. Where is, oh, it's a centering. Yeah, it's 5.5. Okay, let's cut our clouds out of this because it's already the right size. We went, oh my goodness, the other day, Sparkle Heart wanted to fly kites. So we've been flying kites lately in our backyard. And on Saturday, or was it Sunday? One of those days, the wind just kept changing directions on us. And our dog, she's so funny. She's always going after like flying things. And so, she likes to chase the kite that we're flying, and she goes after it. And she's a big dog. She's like 75 pounds. She's huge. Anyways, so she likes to go after it, and she doesn't really hurt the kite, but you know, she likes to pretend like she is. Anyways, she would keep chasing and going after the kite, and the kite would like come down and hit her in the face. Not hard, but you know, bop her on the face. It happened like 3 times, and we were laughing so hard. We were like bent over, just folded over, Carmen and I, just laughing at this whole thing going on. Because the kite didn't stop and the dog didn't stop, and they just kept going after one another. Okay, guys, we're going to make these. You know, if you got this stuff, you got to use it. This is like holographic prism paste collage medium, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to use it, and I'm going to cover my clouds with this. I'm going to try to put on a thin coat so that it'll dry sometime this week, and see if we can use it before this video ends. But these are going to be my clouds. Trying to get plenty of that like prism foil. It kind of basically has like a holographic, tiny pieces of holographic foil in it. It's essentially what it has. I was going to put it on thin, but I kind of like it on here thick. It has the texture of clouds. Okay, I'm going to see if I can show y'all the holographic pieces that are in it. I don't know. I almost feel like it needs even more glitter. I found this at Walmart not that long ago, and I love it, but I just don't want gold, I don't think. Well, what the heck. We'll make this other one gold. And I'm just going to dip that same stick down in there. She likes gold. Gold's her favorite, like, metal color. For a while, gold was her favorite color. I was like, oh boy. She wants gold and diamonds. She's turning 9. I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. She asked me the other day, when do I get my first jewelry that's like real gold and real diamonds? And I was like, when you're 12. That when I was 12, my dad bought me real jewelry for the first time. I still have those rings. He bought me. So sweet. All right. He used to buy my mom jewelry all the time. And so when I was 12, I got mine. And then he bought me a ring every year after that. A ring or a necklace or a bracelet. But he'd buy me some quote unquote real jewelry each year for my birthday. All right. We have some super magical clouds, I think. Again, this is like one of those cards where I can throw everything at it because it's for a 9-year-old who likes everything. So I just can't possibly do too much or go over the top. It's just not possible with this girl. Okay, so we've got that. I'm just trying to decide who goes first. This is about to get messy. I can just feel it. Oh, I think the white cloud goes first. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to go for it, you guys. I know everything's wet. This could get crazy. We're going to go for it. Okay. So first thing I need to do is glue down my rainbow. Now I'm thinking our rainbow needs glitter. I imagine this card's going to have to be finished later. Like fully finished later. Okay. Because I'm probably going to have to go in here and add a lot of glitter. Aw, that's so sweet. And good morning. G. Wilkins, how you doing? That's right. You know, our church has a father-daughter dance every year, and my husband's been taking our daughter since she was 3. And it's always in March. It's always the first weekend in March, which is our wedding anniversary too. But it's so sweet. They get to go and do that together. It's their tradition. And when they didn't have it because of COVID, we hosted it at home. In fact, I have pictures on my Instagram of their home version of the father-daughter dance. It is my daughter's, one of her absolute most favorite things to do every year is to go with her dad to this dance. This is going to need stars too. This is going to need all the bells and whistles. It's so fun making cards for kids, you guys. It really is. You just can't do too much. And you can go overboard. Yes, this is incredibly wet. Okay, I'm not recommending that you do this. I'm only doing it so that we can have something put together after an hour of our time spent together. Now, I'm going to take my foam tape because I'm dealing with very wet pieces of paper here. And I'm just going to adhere my foam tape to my card base, like so. And then I'm going to very delicately mash this piece of paper on top of it. It's a very delicate mashing. Okay. All right. I'm going to make sure that's really on there before I remove the release tape, because this next part is going to be a little tricky to fully mash on there until it's dry, but I can get it going. I don't mind sticky fingers when it's paint or donuts. Okay. Let's just mash this down with this tool for now. It's coming together. You could totally put this in an envelope still, but you might have to put it like in a manila envelope if you go real far off your card base. But we've got that part done. I have a unicorn. Okay, sorry, let me speed up. Let's make some of this other stuff happen. Here are my waves. I need to color these real quick because they're not really the right color just yet. Okay, so let's put some there. That's looking like the ocean. That looks like the ocean in Jamaica. All right, beautiful. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with these yet, but we're just gonna get them ready. Card ready. Okay. Even this one. All right, waves done. All right, we have a unicorn to color. Oh boy. Okay. She's just gonna, I cut two, and I cut it out of kind of lightweight cardstock. So I did two. And I'm just gonna color her up a little bit. Let me get the die packaging out because I think it has an example. Yeah, it does, but they just use colored cardstock, so we gotta do this our own way. And this is not easy to double because all the hair gets caught. Okay, so let's go for it. Probably be good, again, don't do what I'm doing. Maybe necessarily, like if you didn't glue this together first and you just left this second piece free, but you messed up the coloring on this top piece, you could then color the piece that you left off on the side and put the not so pretty piece under it. And maybe that's a little trick you guys haven't tried before, but if you cut two pieces out, let me see how this lines up. It lines up like that. If you cut two pieces out and the first one goes wrong, you always have the second one you can play around with, and then just put the other one underneath as a backing layer. How do I know these things? Oh, because that's what I need to do sometimes. Okay. You're gonna have a lot of light purple in this rainbow hair. And I'm not gonna worry about like shading and fancy hair coloring here. We're just gonna, Missy, hi. We're just gonna lay color down. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been just restoring and healing and feeling good. I've been thinking about you. All right. We're making a very magical double easel card for Sparkle Heart for her birthday. So, I've got Dr. Shrub, Sparkle Heart, Young Z. I grew up with a brother who nicknamed everyone, and I guess I do too. So I nicknamed my daughter Sparkle Heart when she was about 18 months old because she gets up every morning, still to this day, and like greets the world with a big smile, and she's so enthusiastic and excited and loving, and she just starts every day sparkling. So I called her with her heart. So I nicknamed her Sparkle Heart, and it stuck. And it totally fits her. It's who she is. This is some wild hair. Hi, Sala. Welcome. I'm going to hang out with all of y'all again. What a treat. Lives are so much fun. It's so much better than just talking to a camera. I get to hang out with my friends. Even early in the morning for us. It's your afternoon. You've already had a full day. Okay, so her hair is wild and on point. And I want her to have like a golden horn, I think. So I'm just going to use this Dollar Tree gold metallic marker. Okay, that's done. Guys, I didn't cut out the eyelashes and the facial stuff, so I'm just going to draw it on. Let me look at I'm going to follow this, and I'm going to draw on what I don't want to cut out. Oh, here's some clouds. I did cut out some clouds. That's cool. Of course, we made our own clouds too. I think I will go ahead and pop her hair up. That spot looks a little weird. I don't know what happened there. I'll put some blue on it because I think it'll turn green. Be the only green in the card, but I need to cover that up. All right. I need to get this done. We've all got to move on with our lives, right? Baby Bear, Scooter Bug, and Lulu. Oh, those are sweet names. Our dog has like 15 names, and we rescued her, and she came, she was named, and she was 2 years old, so we kept her name, which is Phasma, which is like a Star Wars character. And I was like, when we first got her and we heard her name, I was like, gosh, how am I gonna come up with nicknames for her? She has like 15 nicknames. It's actually a wonderful name to make a bunch of nicknames with. Okay. It's funny, my son has the fewest nicknames. He's only got like 2 or 3. Okay. Oh, she's looking good. Let's draw on some details. Ugh. I think the pen I want to use fell. Yep, there it is. When I grabbed my gold marker. Okay. Let's start with a pencil, shall we? That sounds like a good idea. To make sure we get this right. I kind of want, this one doesn't have eyelashes, but I want our unicorn to have some eyelashes. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, I can live with that. Let's make it permanent. And give her an actual eyeball. Bam. Less die cutting. Get this card done. I'm going to give her a little color here, just with a real light gray. So since this is raised, this is doubled the hair, it kind of casts shadows for you that you can follow. In case you're like, I don't know where to put in the shadows, kind of follow the shadows that are cast by this raised part. I think she's going to need a little blush on her cheeks. Where is her cheek? We're just going to say it's right here. She's done. All right. Wonder how wet our card base still is. Probably pretty wet. This paint one is pretty dry, but the other one is still very wet. Okay, so now we need to insert like a puffy sticker or something right here so that this easel pops up like so. Now we've got this double easel up here we still need to work on too with our waves and such. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see how this is coming together. Let's see. Then we're going to pop our I just kind of like that piece. I know these aren't traditional wave pieces, but I kind of like that they're not. They're wonky like our rainbow. I'm liking that. What do y'all think? So, let's see. No, I kind of like it just like that. I think we're going to go for it. This is not a time for indecision. We have to move on, right? So let's do that. Let's put some glue on it. Let's commit to it. I'm only going to put glue on this lower part because I'm totally want things to stick up and be very dimensional. I'm going to move it down just a little bit though, just so that this still pops up. Okay, slap this other one on, catch up with y'all. Okay, Cordelia, have a good day at work. Only 3.5 years to go, sweetie. You got it. You got this. And who knows, maybe you can be done sooner. All right. Okay. There we go. That'll work. I think I should have lowered, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm adding other like die cuts and stuff. So I had this one spot over here. You see that little peekaboo of the white card base. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we're going to put our unicorn up there. She matches really nicely with the Tim Holtz colors of inks. So we're going to put her up there. Then we'll put on our mermaid, and then I'll let you go. I'll go be a responsible adult and get to work. And my daughter's birthday card will be done. I can go live and do a video like this with y'all, and I know it takes more of your time, but it takes a lot less of my time. And so that's why I've been choosing it a little bit lately. I mean, I choose it because I really love you guys and I want to hang out with you. But also because I can spend an hour, hour and a half with you. You get to see card making in real time. Okay, this is coming together. Yeah, you get to see card making in real time, and I don't have to edit the video and do a voiceover and stuff, even though I really enjoy that process. I was so delighted to find out that I enjoyed that process when I started my channel. I didn't know if I would. but I do. I like editing. I like creating videos for you guys where, thought goes into it, into the way I edit or make the video. It's fun. It's another part of creative expression. I wouldn't say I'm great at it, but it's fun. I need to learn and grow my editing skills. Yeah, I knew there was one more cloud. Okay, puffy stickers. Think, think, think. What are we going to prop this thing up with? I don't know yet. I'll get there. Okay, so now we've got clouds, unicorns, it's sparkling. This is kind of what it's looking like when it's sitting on my desk. Let's do the mermaid with her. I could have doubled her, but she'll be fine. She'll survive. She's going to hang out on my daughter's dresser. She'll be fine. See, she's kind of like, oh, unicorns and rainbows. Awesome. I love unicorns and rainbows. And the unicorn's like, neat. Look at that mermaid. I like mermaids. Everyone's happy. Okay. I didn't color this yet. Let's just see. I'm not sure that we're going to use it. This doesn't need to be colored. I could have put it behind her. Not now. That glue is stuck. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like it. I think I can stick this up here. All right, let me trim. This is going to be interesting. I need to trim off just these sides. Can someone come give me a hand? Can you hold this and I'll trim this? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Steady, like a shaky leaf. Steady. I'm so shaky. Okay. Did I just cut off part of her tail? No, yay. Wouldn't want to injure her. Okay. I don't know. I keep trying to make this work, but this one might not. We'll just throw it on the inside. Yes. Okay, let's slap some color. It's got to be different than blue. We'll go with whatever's on here. We'll go with that dirty brush color. When Dr. Shub was on Craft Roulette with me, he's like, I just want to make sure I don't get your brushes dirty. And I laughed at him. I was like, I've never cleaned my brushes. I always use dirty brushes. You can't get them dirty. Oh, goodness. I don't think that surprised him at all. Okay. Just add that there. I think we're just about done, you guys. We just need an inside, right? We can't leave that blank. And we've got to make a spot for this to pop up. We got to decide where that is. And we've got to make something for that to pop up. I also feel like some sequins. We need to add gems, something there. Oh, thanks, Gloria. Yeah, I think she'll really like this. I also had to make this early in the morning because last night when I was in my craft room, she kept coming in. She's sleeping right now, so she won't come in and bust me making it. So that's another reason I had to choose my timing wisely, because people can come and go out of my room anytime. All right, let me grab paper super duper fast. I'm like, what do I have right next to me? And finish it up. this light purple. Again, her favorite color right now. Yes, so I can add that. And then I'll probably find the perfect puffy sticker, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Looky there, that'll work. I'm gonna do it by 5. I'm surprised there's no major catastrophe with this card by putting super wet, pasty stuff together. It's quite surprising and delightful. Okay. Of course, I might have just jinxed it. Or as in Jamaica, they say goat-mouthed it. I might have just goat-mouthed this card. We'll see. Hopefully not. You guys never see me use ATG. I actually don't like it, but it's here. And as long as I put wet glue with it, ATG is fine. But in Texas, ATG just does not stick, you guys. It just comes apart. It's so humid here that it just can't hold like I need it to. Okay, we basically have the inside done. There's some really cool sentiments from this mermaid set that I was thinking of using. I'll try to post a picture of this on Instagram. It's just hard to photograph cards like this, but it says, have a magical birthday. So yeah, that's going inside there. And I like that I'll never stop believing in you. Just love that. So I'll have a magical birthday in here. I'm gonna add a puffy sticker too to hold that up. And we have done it. It wasn't exactly fast, but it sure was fun. And I'm glad I got to make it with y'all. Yeah, right. Missy, she says in Florida they don't know anything about humidity. Sure. Oh, thanks, Deb. Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun. I really like it, and it's super glittery. And that holographic, oh, there it was. It's kind of hard to capture on camera right there. But it will, once it dries, it gets even more like glitzy. And I love this stuff. This stuff is glitterific from Folk Art. I'm sure you could find this at any box store. I found mine at Walmart, okay? And it's fantastic. It comes in different colors. I just got gold. Oh, you know what? Okay, I know I was almost, y'all, we're almost out of here. It almost dismissed, but we should put some sparklies on here. Like I said, it's a, you know, throw everything at it. Can't have too much. So we'll just throw a couple of these on there. And then really, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go to work and do an awesome job. Yep, putting them everywhere. Okay. Hey, have you guys used diamond dots on your cards yet? I know I did it in one video. I don't have any still. I borrowed Sparkle Hearts. But they are so inexpensive and cool. I mean, if you buy a bottle, they're going to last you forever. You could probably just share with a friend. But they're like $2 for a bottle of them. And they're basically just tiny gems. They're $2 if you buy them like individually in a bottle at a box store. But you could buy probably a really cheap kit on Amazon that would have a whole rainbow for you. And the other thing that they'll give you is like wax in this tool. So if you need a tool like this, because this is wax, this is pricey. This is an investment right here, this crystal katana. But if you bought a diamond dot kit, you would get a tool that's similar to this one included. and you would get some of these. So if you need a wax tool and you need some of these and you like sparklies, maybe look at getting a diamond dot kit. Honestly, there was a company that wanted me to promote them on my channel. They sent me an offer and I almost did it because it's a diamond dot company, but then I did my own background research and realized that they were pirating other people's artwork and I can't get behind that. So I had to tell them no, but there are kits out there, lots of them, and you get, you know, tools like this and not this, but it does the same function as this. And you get sparklies all for about $7. Okay, she's up, you guys. So here it is. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me just read your comments super quick. Thanks for all the love. Oh, South Carolina full of humidity. Yeah, that's why I love wet glue, you guys. If I missed anyone in the comments or I missed something, I'm sorry. I'll go back and read it later. Um, but I am so thankful for y'all hanging out with me. I love you guys. It's Wednesday and I'm off on Friday. Yay. It's going to be Good Friday and Easter. Woohoo. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you're catching it on the replay, thanks for that too. I appreciate all of it. If you can and will and do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. TR, big yellow hugs to you, my friend, like giant ones wrapping all around you. Big hugs to all of y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.